Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of What's Next with V. This podcast is part of the podcast series in collaboration with TiEBangalore. So, huge shout out to TiEBangalore. Today, we have a special guest. We have Mr. Bhaskar Prasad, the co founder of Arphibo. It's into the garden tech space. I'm sure you must have heard about fintech, health tech, uh, and the other techs that are there. Today, Bhaskar is obviously going to explain about more about garden tech. I am Vishal Ramaswamy, your host as always, the V in What's Next with V. Bhaskar, jumping in, firstly, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you so much, Vishal, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much today.
My pleasure, Bhaskar. Jumping right in, Bhaskar, I think we obviously caught up offline and quite an interesting story. You have worked in large corporates and then kind of moved on to a kind of a unique venture. As you mentioned, it's in the garden tech space. So I'm sure the listeners would really like to know that transition, right? From being in a corporate in a comfortable job and then moving on to the entrepreneur world. So would be good to hear your thoughts.
Uh, yeah, sure, Vishal. It's a very quite interesting story about me. And today, the opportunity which you have given me to explain about my journey, I mean, from the corporate and to taking up this big risk to, I mean, today, this is a very, I mean, main thing which I wanted to uh, tell to the viewer that what should be our intention in our life, what this life we have got, okay, what we should do. The thing is we are not able to find out our main ability, and we are just keep working in corporates or wherever we are selling ourselves. But the thing is what we can do for our country. So how this idea has came, I used to listen many time. I used to listen to our beloved Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, about Make in India, vocal for local, and the 5 trillion economy. When I used to listen this Man Ki Baat from him, so I was getting the goosebump that what I can contribute as an individual to make in India a proud. And this is how the spark has came to my mind to become an entrepreneur, have seeing the dream to become an entrepreneur. So how this Arphibo has came actually, my wife is actually the founder of this company. She has only given the birth to this company, Arphibo. I will tell about the Arphibo, how this unique word has arrived into the Oxford dictionary. You can't find. But okay, so my wife is a nature lover. She's a, I mean, master in botany. She used to love the plant, indoor gardenings and all. She loved to encourage the indoor gardening as this is the most needed things in today's life. And even after the COVID, it has become the most needed because we have seen the I mean a very worst thing in the during the COVID. So the indoor gardening is the only way, because I have read a very big study in the NASA that NASA has also proven that the indoor gardening is only the way for the abatement of air pollution, right? And the contaminated air which is there inside our home, only the indoor plants are capable to, I mean, reduce the impact of the air pollution inside our home. So I was working with a corporate, big corporate, large format corporate. I have worked for almost 15 plus years. So I was my last organization was a Japanese company where I have worked for 11 years. I was heading the department for import, export, and custom clearances in the global business. So I was having a very fair idea about the export. Only a thing is the missing thing was the product. Which product I should make the India proud for the Make in India. So my wife, she used to sell the indoor gardening products from her home. Yes, we have started our business from our balcony at the 12th floor. and now we have a very good shape. We have a successful business model as on date. So when she used to sell the plants in a small pots, so I used to see that what changes we can bring into this indoor gardening. And then this Arphibo has taken the birth. So now I will let you know about the Arphibo. What is Arphibo? Arphibo has came from four indoor plants which purify air at night. So A for areca palm, R for rubber plant, PHI for philodendron, BO for Boston fern. So this is how the Arphibo has taken the birth. And I was working with a corporate. I used to help her during my professional period. Every Saturday and Sunday, I used to put all the stuffs into my car and go to the customer places to deliver. Okay, but the thing has happened very. The COVID has came, and I have to stop all those businesses because everything was under the lockdown, as you know. Okay, but 2021 again, everything was, gone off. The things was coming on the place. The D2C brands was surging, and the startups. Again, the startups environment has came into India, and again, a lot of things was happening. And I have decided to quit my a very high salary paying the job, and I have decided to quit, and I have quit in October 2021. And then I have started giving the shape to this company. So I have I have introduced our website. I have listed our products in Amazon, Flipkarts. But yes, saying this all things is a very easy, but doing at practical is a very, I mean,
True.
tough, tough to say. So this is how about me, how I have came to this business.
Got it. Bhaskar, quite a very interesting story and actually phenomenal journey for you, right? From corporate, from a cushy job and getting into entrepreneurship during the pandemic. So that's also another big challenge. I think you also mentioned that you used to listen to our Prime Minister and his Man Ki Baat, kind of giving you goosebumps to kind of start out. So I think we are seeing a revolution right now. A lot of people kind of leaving jobs and kind of building their businesses from India for the world. So Bhaskar, I think you touched upon Arfibo. Um, what is it? I think you're obviously looking at indoor gardening products. So would like to know more about the market, uh, the core value prop. I'm sure there are quite a few companies in the same space. So your core value prop, and I think you had mentioned innovations that you're doing, right? So it would be good to hear these few things. So the market, value prop, and innovations that you're doing.
Yes, sure, Vishal. So if I see about the market, as per me, the market is yet to be created because the market is just moving around us with the traditional products. So that is why in 2022 we have a huge, I mean, uh, brainstorming within our organization. Okay, that what innovation we can bring, because as you know that a startup is incomplete without innovation.
True.
So my thing was very clear that we should have a innovation into our startup, and that's how this the new product which we have innovated for the first time in the world is the eco wood product. So we were keep seeing that there are a lot of traditional way to do the indoor gardenings. Okay, buying the ceramic pots, metal pots, and terracotta pots to decorate our home. But I was thinking something different, as the Steve Jobs say, that think different. So after reading many books and getting influenced for from many industry leaders, so I was literally looking for something which we can give to the market, give to the customer, and that's why the our eco wood products has been introduced by us for the first time. And this product is actually a indoor gardening decor products. It's a pot, wall hangings, table decors. So many products we have launched, approximately 22 plus products as at this moment. And we hope, we are working very hard to keep innovating. So with our brand name Arphibo, now I have added one more sentence, Arphibo, where innovation never stops, right? So we are
Awesome.
keep innovating the new products, bringing into the our portfolio, and I hope that by end of the next year we will be having more than 200 products from many
Wow.
categories. So we are launching the mobile holders for the eco-friendly. And about this product, I would like to tell you because I am very much excited to tell about this product. So how this product has been introduced? This product actually is a NFC. This product has been made by a German technology. Hold the raw material, hold the ISO 9000, QS 14,000, and this particular product is 100% waterproof, fire resistant, termite proof, and fungus proof. This product is completely eco friendly. It gives you a looks as a wood, but this is not actually is not is a wood. It's a future wood,
Okay.
I can say. So
Got it. Okay.
this is the innovation about our innovation, and the market size is a huge. I can see that approximately $1.89 billion is the market size only in the India. So this
Wow.
is what we are looking for.
Got it. Bhaskar, as you were explaining the product, my wife is a big fan of indoor gardening. So we have both our balconies is filled with indoor plants. So maybe we can take this offline and see how maybe your company could help my wife. I think you
Sure.
mentioned that particular product, right, Bhaskar? The Eco Wood. I believe you mentioned the India market. Do you have any idea on the global market? Are you planning to kind of make it in India and sell to the world?
Yes, obviously, and that's what my intention. As I mean, initially I have told you that how we can make this our country, my country, $5 trillion economy. Okay, so that is what, because I belong from the import export background, and I have worked for a couple of corporates for a very long period. I was heading the department for import export and global business, custom clearances. So I know the in-depth, for the global business how it works, and I wanted to take this product to entire world. So basically, initially we are targeting European countries, USA, UAE, APAC, Australia, and Japan, because these countries are basically they look for the eco-friendly. They are very much uh, looking for these kind of products. Okay, so we are 100%, we are going to do the export. We are going to start these exports. Yes, we have some kind of challenges at this moment. So that once those kind of challenges, once it is done, then definitely we are going to, jump into the export market.
Awesome, Bhaskar. I think I believe the entire your product that you're building and you're innovating, I think it's ready for the world. And you're seeing all over the world, right? Everybody wants to have a good ambience inside their home. With you never know when the next pandemic might hit or which calamity might hit the world. People end of the day won't like to spend more time at home. So I think products like yours make that experience at home much better. So Bhaskar, all the best to you to take it global. I think that'll be a great uh, market that you're addressing. At the same time, you're totally innovating. I don't think there would be any startup in this space who are looking to export to other countries. So I think you're creating an entirely new market from scratch for products from India. Bhaskar, you
Yeah.
touched upon challenges, right? I'm sure it's entrepreneurship. Being an entrepreneur, the life is quite challenging on a daily basis. So, would be good to hear your thoughts, your experience of the challenges that you have faced after becoming an entrepreneur. And I'm sure that those kind of challenges, many of the early stage entrepreneurs or new age entrepreneurs who are going to become entrepreneurs would really find it beneficial. So, Bhaskar, would be good to hear your challenges that you have faced along the way.
Yes, Vishal, definitely, because and see, that is my belief actually, because if a startup or a founder doesn't have any problem, that is the biggest problem for him.
True.
So you have to create the problem, because until and unless we don't have any problem, how we can learn? we can learn only from our problem, or by we can learn after seeing others problem. Okay,
True.
so yes, I have started this business with a great hope, but yes, the things, when a founder think on a certain things, okay, so he works very differently. Any founders, if you see, okay, his perceptions, okay, will be completely different. Okay, sometime he may not listen to others, sometime he will listen to others, but he will do from his own mind because he
True.
wanted to experience.
Correct.
Okay, even though, because if I take my example, okay, I have burned my 15 years of saving in this company. Okay, and that's not a burning I have today. I by burning those invest my savings, life savings, I have a successful business model, I have a successful products. So problem has to be there. Yes, challenges we have faced in terms of hiring, in terms of, I mean, getting somebody on board on our top management side, but something has not happened good. So apart from that, my belief is very simple. First, burn your money, bring some kind of disruptive products, bring some kind of innovation where you have the customers who are paying to you, you are making profit, then only you should go to the investors. So
True.
now, if I talk about me, yes, I have burned my money. I have burned my, this is a completely bootstrapped company at this moment with this kind of successful business model and this kind of revenue which we are having at this moment. And the product which we have innovated is having a huge margin. It's a good margin. So now my challenges is at present is the raising the funds. Yes, we are trying to find a true and a good investors who can have a trust on me, on my business, on my products, so that I can take it globally. That's what is my confidence about my business and my products.
Got it, Bhaskar. So to all the VCs listening to this podcast, I think if you think this is an interesting idea, feel free to reach out to Bhaskar. Bhaskar, moving on to my last question. I think we touched upon various aspects about how you're building Arphibo and what you have in plans for the future. I think you also mentioned that you have a successful business model, because having a successful business model kind of helps you build a sustainable business. And having said that, in since you're kind of creating a new market for yourself, if you've already created a successful business model, it's great to hear, because that you can scale and you can build a profitable and sustainable business going further. Wanted to kind of segue into my last question, and which is basically the theme of my podcast, which is what's next. I know this space is evolving as we speak. It's a new space altogether. Would be good to hear your thoughts on how the next 3, 5, 10 years would look like in the industry, and what's in store for Arfibo.
Uh, yeah, Vishal, it's a quite a good question, and really, I mean, every founders will be very much excited to talk about the scaling part of his business and of his startups. Okay, so thank you for asking this question, and really, I'm very much excited to answer you this. Uh, See how it has happened. Okay, I have started this business with a simply, e-commerce. Okay, putting our products into the marketplace platform where we have some kind of, I mean, uh, I can say that we have some fall, we have some rise in those area, but I have seen one thing, one big gap I have seen in the market for the indoor gardening shopping, especially. So, the option was the offline shopping, where if you wanted to buy any indoor gardening products, okay, you have two options. I can just name it as a marketplace, okay, rather than taking somebody's name. Okay, so you have some two options. Either you can go to the marketplace or you can search the Google. That is the one option. Second option is you should go to the nearby nurseries
Right.
and you can find the products and get it in your home. But the today's biggest challenge is the online buying the indoor gardening products from online. It's a like that you are lucky that if you get the good products on time and in a safest way at your home for the value for money. Second thing, if you go to the nursery or any nearest places where you can get those kind of indoor gardening products, but the thing is how hygienically those are, because you are bringing the indoor plants into your home. Okay, so which kind of soils they are using, you don't know. So the thing is, this gap we have found, and this has given me a spark to open a brand store in a shopping mall in a very ambience environment where we can source those kind of products. Take an example for the plants. So we can source under our SOP, because I have worked for the Japanese company. So I believe in the system and SOPs, right? So under those standard operation procedure, if we can source those kind of healthiest plant in your store, open a store in a shopping mall and give customer a very vibrant and pleasant and stress free place to shop those kind of products. And this has given me an idea to open our first brand store, physical brand store in Bangalore, in the Galleria Mall in Yelahanka in Bangalore. And that has given me a hit. So this particular brand store I have opened last year in December, and as on date, we have clocked approximately a very good kind of revenue we have got from there, and that has become our successful business model. Now, you must be thinking there are many places from where the people can buy these products in the shopping mall also. But we have created a very unique concept of our brand store, okay, with many kind of products means our priority is the eco-friendly, eco-good products. So that brand store is our successful business model, and I wanted to replicate this brand store across the globe. So my dream is to open 1000 brand store in coming 6 years in across country in tier 1 and tier 2 city, especially in the shopping malls where the people can buy from morning till night 10:30, because the shopping mall open, that is the duration of the shopping mall.
True.
Now, how it is different, if you wanted to buy a plants, you'll go to the nursery. The nursery generally this closes at 6:30, 7 o'clock. After that, you'll go, you will be biting with the mosquitoes and all. And what you are
True.
getting. So this environment we have created in our brand store, and we have given the option choices to the customer, okay, to shop eco-friendly products, indoor gardening products in a very ambient environment. Now you must be thinking that the shopping mall opening a store in the shopping mall, it's a very high, your price must be high. No, my dear friend Vishal, the thing is our price is a very cheaper than the market. That is the beauty. And the second thing is, and the last thing which I wanted to tell you, that we have secured some kind of agreement with the shopping malls, that they have assured us that this particular category they will not allow to others to open in their shopping malls. So that is our uniqueness, what I can say. So with our products, EcoWood products, I wanted to go global, and this concept of opening the brand store in its shopping malls across country in tier 1 and tier 2 city, that is our business plan for the next 5 year, I can say, by opening 1000 stores and taking our EcoWood products globally.
A lot of these D2C brands that came up, right, during the pandemic. And during that, obviously, they were selling on marketplaces, as you said, maybe directly through website. And we're seeing those kind of brands now coming offline. And I think you have kind of done that quite successfully. We typically don't see garden tech startups like yours going offline, and especially in a mall. So I think that's a very unique strategy that you have taken. And I feel this kind of ambience, if you can create across India, I think the mall culture will still expand in the country. People still want to go out, experience that in malls. So, Bhaskar, on that note, all the best to you and the team. I think there's a long journey ahead. You're actually kind of defining the category, creating your own markets. So I'm sure there's a lot of work to be done, but I'm sure I think the stars are aligned in your favor. You have a lot of people now going to malls, visiting malls. So you'll have good, in a sense, customer interactions going further. So, Bhaskar, all the best once again to you and your wife, since you guys are going to expand globally. Um, any last parting message to the listeners, Bhaskar?
Uh, Vishal, just I wanted to tell one thing to the listener that if you have some kind of belief system, if you have dare to dream big, please dream big, leave your comfort zone and go for it. I am telling you, if you dare to dream big, okay, the nature, the complete ecosystem that will help you. Yes, challenges will be there, because if the challenges is not there, then that means that you are not doing something good. So
True.
this is my ultimate message to the viewers, that dream big, leave your comfort zone. If you have some passion to do something, go for it.
Awesome, Bhaskar. I think very clear message. And I think, as you said, right, Bhaskar, the once you have your belief system, your value system is set, and your intention is to kind of build your dreams, the entire kind of the entire ecosystem comes and helps you build that, right? So, very rightly said. On that note, Bhaskar, thanks once again. Some very interesting insights, messages, and vision for your company, Bhaskar. Once again, thanks for being part of What's Next with We.
Thank you so much, Vishal, for giving me this opportunity once
My
again
pleasure.
to come on this platform and talk about me, my startup. And thank you so much.